Hello everyone, this is Donna from Even the Scales. Thank you for clicking on my video and I hope you're having a good weekend. I'm on my channel right now because I am just protecting myself from the members of this community that are trying to cause me to have some kind of health episode. And these people are panicking right now and it shows. It really does show. For those of you who are not aware, the majority of my community have been carrying out very cruel psychological abuse on me for over a year now, and that's because this is all a part of a police cover-up. I want to call out to my landlord again, St George Community Housing, who have been involved in this. They have been working with the corrupt police here in Campbelltown to set up my home in a way where the three neighbours that are joined to my unit can carry out abuse on me. And they are doing this by sending things through their range hood. So my landlord, St George Community Housing, has rigged the range hoods in my home, in my three neighbours' homes, so that they can send whatever they like through their range hoods into my home and into the atmosphere of my home. Instead of going out through the roof, everything they put through is being diverted into my unit. And when it comes through, it just takes over my whole unit. They have also put a camera in my smoke alarm, and my neighbours also watch me on that camera 24 hours a day. They watch every detail of my life. It's not just them, it's other members of this community here in Campbelltown as well, just random members of the community. It's also my family members who are involved in this because they have stolen an inheritance from me. So they have been a part of this abuse. And the Campbelltown police are also watching me on the camera, and they watch me go through a lot of suffering from these neighbours. The Campbelltown police were just stalking me just then. Right now, these people must be panicking because they have just done so much over the past year. They have put me through so much abuse, and there are not a lot of ways that they can get to me now. The main abusers right now are the Campbelltown police, the neighbours that connect to my home, and there are just large groups of men that are carrying out noise attacks and stalking me as well. I have no idea why. I don't know if they're working for the police and it's kind of like an intimidation tactic or something like that, but I just have no idea what they hope to achieve. They carried out a noise attack this morning from the early hours of the morning. It was from about 4:30 until about 10 o'clock today. They carried out this noise attack and it was very loud. And I think what they're trying to do is, what they do doesn't even make sense. It's like these people are seriously delusional. They're trying to make me relive traumas from my past, but they don't get that I've healed from my traumas. So it's just all friggin' pointless. But this morning, they must have used like hundreds and hundreds of vehicles, unnecessary they had hundreds and hundreds of vehicles creating unnecessary noise and pollution for about 5-6 hours straight. You know, I'm sick of talking about these things, you know, like the leaders, it's not my problem. You know, I've got my own problems here with what these neighbours are putting me through. But I just want to make everyone aware that there are noise attacks going on here in Campbelltown using any form of transport, mostly large vehicles that guzzle a lot of fuel. They're doing this deliberately. They're deliberately creating pollution, these groups of men. And this has been going on for over a year. And because this time last year, they were carrying out these noise attacks all the time, and there were a lot of people involved. They're trying to reenact that. I don't get what what the point of it is, but just about everything that these people do looks really stupid to me and pointless. But yeah, like I ask myself all the time, like, what is the point? Like, what is the point of all this? Even when stalkers come towards me, when I went out this morning, there was a few stalkers out there, not many. They're dwindling down in numbers, thank goodness. But there was a few, and the things they do and that, I just think to myself, what is the point? And like, yeah, right, you're doing that, and then what? Then what's supposed to happen after that? It's just also pointless. And it's the same with these neighbours. They were both two of the female neighbours here. They were up this morning sending smells through their range hood. The girl next door, she was sending her vile secondhand lung smoke into my home at around 4:30, 5 a.m. this morning, and the filthy stench from her home. And she's continued to do that all day. This woman is obsessed with me. She is an obsessed stalker. She is. It's very, very disturbing how obsessed this woman is with me. She does not take her eyes off me. She stalks me 24 hours a day, and she has been hired to take my life. She's been hired to cause me stress and abuse me 24 hours a day. But because I've been talking about it on this channel so much, she can't get away with it as much anymore. So she's just doing, like, she's just flicking on her range hood throughout the day, and she's doing it based on my movements in my house. This woman is so vile. She's so friggin' disgusting. She really is. She her home absolutely reeks, and she is sending this stench through into my home all the time. Last night I was cleansing my home, saying a prayer that I do every day. I cleanse my space, my home, and she waits until I'm doing that, and then she starts sending her vile odor through into my house. And to me, like, that is just blasphemy. Like, that is just like one of the most disgusting things you could do. I mean, she's pretty much just she's insulting, God. So I would not like to be receiving her karma in the future. But this is how low this woman stoops. I just made myself some lunch and I sat down to eat it. And just as I sat down to eat my lunch, she started sending her disgusting vile smell through into my home. That this is how low this woman is stooping. She's absolutely disgusting, and she's got to be unstable the way she's stalking me. No one should be stalking anyone like this. She is obsessed, and I really need help right now because I'm in a lot of danger. This woman has access to a gas cooktop. My landlord knows about this. My landlord has actually given her the tools to stalk and abuse me 24/7. My landlord has placed this camera in my home, and they've also fixed the range hoods in these three neighbours' homes so they can control my air. And this woman will not stop. The woman downstairs was also up heating cooking oil at 4:30, 5 a.m. this morning again, and sending it through into my home. And then I put up a post about both of them, and they stopped. But this woman next door, she has not stopped all day long. She's just obsessed. Like, it's really, really disturbing, and I really, really need help right now to stop this woman because she's dangerous. I'm in danger right now. The Campbelltown police have been stalking all morning on and off, and they do this just to try and make this neighbour abuse me more. They come into the area and they sit like a few streets away, and then they just sit there and they put their siren on and they just turn it on for about 10 seconds and then they turn it off. And they do this several times during the day, and this is like a signal to the neighbours to, like, just make them abuse me. So they're doing that. They were also doing that this morning while the noise attack was going on. They were involved in that. You know, they sit back and they watch the noise attacks happen. You should have heard how loud it was here this morning. And it's like, if I mention anything on this channel, they will do it more. So I don't know why they think that that does anything. I don't know. You know, I'm watching police, people that are meant to be police, do some really, really crazy things right now that don't even make sense. So it's just like crazy here in Campbelltown right now. It's absolutely lawless. The police here are the criminals. I had to go down the street this morning, and as I drove past the Campbelltown police station, they had someone siren me as I went past the police station. Like, they're just so immature too. Like, there's nothing professional about them. So there was that. But right now, I'm in danger because of this woman in the unit next door. And St. George Community Housing, I've called out to you, I think it's about 3 weeks now. I've been telling you how much danger I'm in. I've been asking you to send someone out here to remove this camera from my home, this illegal camera that you have placed in my home so that the neighbours can deliberately abuse me. You putting that camera in my home is what has given this unstable woman, it's what's giving her the power over me. You should have removed this camera weeks ago. It shouldn't have been put there in the first place. It's totally illegal. So I just want to create as much awareness of what's happening to me here so that these people will get caught and be held accountable for what they've done. So St. George, remove the camera that's giving this unstable woman that is a dangerous person the power over me. It's the same with this woman downstairs. She stops for a while and then she starts back up again. But she's still watching me. She's watching me 24/7. They all watch me. All the neighbours that are involved in this around here stalk me 24/7, and they do this to try and find ways to abuse me. So they're watching me in my home, and if they get an idea of a way that they can abuse me, they'll carry the abuse out, and then they'll watch me in my home to see if I reacted to it, which is exactly what this person's doing next door. She's sitting there, she's getting enjoyment out of what she's doing. She's sadistic because you can tell, she's just enjoying inflicting pain on me, emotional pain. And it's turned physical with her because she's polluting the air that I'm trying to breathe. This is my air, St. George Community Housing. This is an absolute emergency. I have an unstable person in the unit next door controlling the air I breathe. So you need to do something, both of them. You need to do something about them. But it's also showing me just how much fear these people are in right now. Just with the extremes of the things they are doing and the risks that they are taking. You know, the fact that these police have to stoop so low as to going and parking a couple of blocks away and putting their siren on and stalking a 59-year-old innocent woman who hasn't committed any crime whatsoever, the fact that they've got to stoop that low and do that, I mean, what does that tell you, everyone? What does that tell you? It tells you that they're in a lot of trouble and they don't want the truth coming out. And it's like they're taking these risks, them and the neighbours, they're taking these risks where they're carrying out abuse and then they're just like sitting back hoping that it's causing me a health episode. So that, you know, I have this sudden health episode and they won't be held accountable. They're willing to take that risk. This is how much trouble they're in. This video is lagging, so I might have to do it again. If I do, I do. That's okay. I can do that. But yeah, it's like these police are just taking that risk, just hoping that I have a health episode. And St George Community Housing are prolonging the abuse as well, hoping that something happens to me so that they don't have to be held accountable. And they're sitting back watching these neighbours abuse me and poisoning the air that I'm trying to breathe in my home. So I really need help right now. If anyone can help me, please contact me on the email. And it is actually lagging quite a lot, this video, so I may have to do it again. And yeah, that's about it. I just need help because there's no help here. My community has purposely isolated me. Everyone's sitting back watching me go through this abuse, including my family members who have access to this camera in my home. They're watching me go through this suffering. So they should be held accountable for what they have done as well. And this is why I have had to create this channel, because it is my protection. And it is my only protection right now. So thank you for watching, everyone, and I will talk to you on the next video. Bye for now, and God bless.